Passionate Living with Kat Miller is brought to you by Healthy Communities 2030. For more information, go to creatinghealthycommunities.org.
Hi, I'm Kat Miller. Welcome to this week's adventure into Passionate Living. Fall in love with your life again with an exciting show that you won't want to miss a minute of. Are you into tech? Coming up, meet my friends Alan Lundell and son Miriam from Boulder Creek, California. Alan and son are technology gurus who host a popular radio show and podcast, The Dr. and Mrs. Future Show. They'll be sharing their insights about 5G, how technology enables us to live our passions at greater levels, and we're going to discuss some breakthroughs that'll soon allow us to walk on the beach with friends or sit at a table with colleagues, all done virtually. Next, have you ever thought about making a film or a television show? Meet some filmmakers who share their advice on how to get started in the industry, even if you don't have a big budget. But first, join me for a playful adventure of skeet shooting, a visit to Knox Farms, where I borrow a really nice car with my friend Teresa Riley, and we meet David Corbett and other members of the Rolls-Royce Owners Club. My dear. Why, thank you, ma'am. We're out in East Aurora today. If you hear shooting in the background, no one's getting shot. It's skeet shooting. And we're with the Rolls-Royce Club of Western New York.
And the Western New York Exotics, the Iroquois region of the Rolls-Royce Owners Club and Western New York Exotics. And we have some special guests from the Atlantic region of the Rolls-Royce Owners Club this weekend. And we have a great weekend of sunshine, skeet shooting, merriment, and fun.
Tracy, this is your land that we're on today.
Yes, it is.
It's gorgeous. Thank you for doing this event as part of the weekend.
Yeah, it's an exceptional day. We've, been really blessed with beautiful weather to hold this event between East Aurora and up here on Omphalius Road in the town of Boston.
Nice. And the skeet shooting is really cool.
Yep, we have, there's about 125 acres here, so it's a very safe place to be doing the skeet shooting here today.
So you're going to show me how to do it?
Yes, absolutely.
All right. I'm ready.
Okay. So it's all loaded, it's ready to fire, so it's safety is
set it
on,
down
so
here,
go
Scott.
ahead.
All right. I haven't shot a
That's
shotgun
okay.
in years, so.
That's okay.
Whoa.
Oh!
Whoa.
Hey!
Yeah, you did.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I got it. You did good.
Whoa.
Oh! All right.
Thank you.
All right. Well, you got more. Here, wait a minute. All set.
Whoa.
Oh!
Oh, I like this. I like shooting things.
What? I like shooting things. Oh!
Good. Oh my God.
I got the hang of it now.
I know it.
This is kind of fun. I'm here with David Corbett today. David, this is an amazing event. Tell me about it.
Well, this is a whole weekend event sponsored by the Rolls-Royce and Bentley Owners Club, or Enthusiast if you don't happen to own one, and the Western New York Exotic Car Club, which is a group of men and women who own Ferraris and Ford GTs, Lamborghinis, and so forth. And we just wanted to have a really good, safe time. This event here today, overlooking the beautiful views and Lake Erie and even Canada.
Wow, thank you for inviting me today. What a great event.
Oh, great.
I just need a Rolls Royce now.
Well, I'll see if someone wants to give one up.
All right,
Okay,
cool.
thank you.
I don't know if we're going to be able to get away with this. You don't have your chauffeur's outfit on anymore.
Just go for it. You're a better driver than I am anyways.
All right, so you think we got this?
We got this.
All right,
No
we're going to
problem.
Thelma and Louise. Whoa, here we go. All right, I think we're going to get away with it. I think we're going to do it.
Go.
I think we're going to do it.
Dude, that's my car.
Gun it.
Isn't that my car?
Wait, what? Your car? What? Sorry. Today's guests are two of my favorite people on the planet, though I do joke and call them my favorite aliens because they live up in Boulder Creek in the mountains above Santa Cruz, and Alan has jested that he swoops in, takes the technology, and then they take it back up to the mountains to create. And Alan and Son Lindell are amazing souls. I love them, and they have such a passion for using creativity and technology and merging the two to, well, just to create all kinds of amazing projects. I'm going to let them tell me a little bit more about it, but they also have a podcast for 10 years now, right, guys, called Dr. and Mrs.
Yeah,
Future.
actually, on KSCO, it's actually AM and FM, a real radio talk show.
Live talk radio.
Yeah,
I've been on it a few times.
yeah, it's true. Yeah,
And
yeah.
also a podcast. So.
We talk about the future to drive time traffic.
Right. And this
On that
is your
show.
passion. Tell me a little bit about your passion for this.
Well, I see, we both see a world that is way better than the current one. Even though, spiritually, I see the perfection of what is. I also see how much better it can be, and so I see how the technology can help move us in that direction. It has done. Technology has moved our species to a very abundant place in the universe right now. We have almost 8 billion people alive, that the size of us. Nowhere else in nature is any creature as big as us so supported by the ecosystem and by our technology. I mean, the great apes maybe have 10,000. They're the closest to us in terms of size, 10 versus 8 billion. So most of that has been done because of our use of technology and our understanding of how the universe works.
And here at this time in our evolution as a planet, we are gifted with the inventions of humanity, such as technology, such as the internet, to accelerate our ability to help the planet in ways that we've never had before. And we're just going through the labor pains of learning how to act as an 8 billion going to 10 billion member planetary brain. And that comes from what's inside of us, all of us bringing forth our gifts and putting them on a shared table to benefit each other. And we love that process. We are participating in that process. We are doing everything we can to cheerlead everything that helps human potential bring the best gifts to the future of humanity.
And that is the greatest joy, isn't it? To take your passions, to take what you love doing, and to use it to make a difference in the world, a positive difference, ideally.
Yeah, when you're doing it right, you get a lot of energy from it.
Yep.
It feeds you. The universe gives you rewards, synchronicities, feelings that
Synchronicities,
you're on
like
the right
when
path.
we met.
Yes, like when we met
Many years ago.
back in the 90s.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, quite a while ago.
From strange universe to passionate living.
Actually, you were part of the mastermind group when we came up with the name Passionate Living. Do you remember that? We were sitting, I think, Stephen Simon.
We were working on Holistic Health Magazine with you.
Right, and then Stephen Simon, I think Barnett Bain, filmmakers, two great filmmakers, and I forget who else was in that group, but I remember you were there because I think you actually came up with the phrase. Like we were like passionate, and we were playing with words, and you might have even been the son who said passionate living the first time.
Well, thank you. I have been credited with many a tip of the arrow phrase of the word.
You know,
Got that Irish thing, the gift of the
Right.
bard, the gift
Yeah.
of the blarney.
yeah. And Catherine, I do believe I have some video from that session. Now
Do
that I think
you?
about it.
Oh my gosh, could
Yeah.
you send that? I mean, you've been archiving conversations with people since
That's true. Yeah,
can
I
remember.
have this bug to archive the real-time movie.
Right.
I feel like we live such an interesting life that no one's going to believe it unless they see it for themselves. So I've been
And this was
documenting.
pre-cell phones. Like, you have been archiving forever
Yeah.
since I've known you.
Well,
Yeah, we say you can't make this stuff up, right?
every day, pretty much since 1986.
Wow.
And
Every day
so I have
since
this massive
1986.
digital archive. A lot of it's still on tape. A lot of it's a labor of love just to get the tapes into digital form so we can
Right.
look at it.
Right.
And it doesn't make a lot of sense financially to shoot your life like this. But, it's actually coming in handy.
Great art.
Yeah.
I mean, really, it's a life passion that is such a gift to our entire tribe. Like all of the people that have come through our lives, we have portraits of them at significant moments, and it's
That's
really
amazing.
precious.
Now
Yeah,
you had
and,
a
Memorials. It really works well with
Oh
memorials.
yeah, I'll bet it does for memorials. See, someday,
Yeah.
if I go before you'll have all kinds of great
Yeah,
material
we'll do
for
a
the
great show
memorial.
on you. Final cut.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate that.
Passionate living producer. Produces lots of passion.
Well,
life.
well, you'll figure out how we can Zoom from the other side. If anybody can do it, I know it'll be you guys.
He's been working on that one a
Oh,
while.
yeah, trans-dimensional communicators.
Yeah, we
Right.
have a few people who passed over who agreed to reach back, and
Well, one of them actually was, is Pat Flanagan, whose birthday was just yesterday, and he died last year. So he's ripe for this kind of transdimensional.
Right.
He invented the neurophone and several other things. So he's definitely one of our scientists on the other side that we're
Wow.
going to be attempting to communicate with.
yeah, I think we
Yeah.
just haven't quite perfected where to look for the email.
that could be. Now, you were going to talk a little today about the spatial web. Can you tell me, what is that?
Yes. Well, first of all, the way that the internet works today, it's pretty much a document server. It's serving HTML files, it's serving JPEGs, movie files, MP4s. It's all, basically serving files. And that's really great. It works really well for what that is, except that it's beginning to have a lot of problems with security, with people tracking you, with spam, and it's kind of limited because it's just about documents. What the spatial web, which is the next incarnation of the internet as the technology evolves, is where you, like virtual reality. You heard of virtual reality? It's where you have spaces that you visit. See, that's the thing, is that we're moving more towards a live interface now, where we're doing live like we are with you on this in the Zoom call. We need a net that's designed for this sort of live, real-time interaction. And there's two things that are happening a lot: the live stuff and the virtual reality worlds. You'll start to really see that take off with the release of the Apple glasses next year. That they'll really, they call it mixed reality. So the idea of the spatial web is that it's not so much just serving documents as it is serving spaces, like rooms, like the room that we're in here, the room that you're in. Those rooms become what the net is connecting us into. And then we occupy the rooms and meet other people in them, and that these rooms are networked and they're connected with each other.
Guys, thank you so much for being on the show today. It's such a blast, and I miss you both so much.
Oh,
We miss
love
you
Kat.
too. Come out for your birthday.
I know, our Libra birthdays.
Yeah, we're
yeah.
Librans.
I know. I could rough it and crash at the beach house there and take
You
walks
could.
with
It'd
you
be
guys.
a tough choice. But,
I know.
Yep, we've got a guest room for you.
All
Come on
right.
down.
All right. I'll just tell everybody at the station, I'll be gone
Yeah,
for
tell
a
me you're
week.
going to work
They'll have to
remotely.
fend without you. Yeah, that's right.
You
You
can
can zoom in.
You're going to bring the new Oculus 2 that's just coming
There you
out.
That's it. You can Oculus in.
Yeah.
Perfect. Oh, I love you guys.
Love you too,
All
Sue.
right. Great
Bye-bye.
talking
Glad
with
you're
you.
here.
Nice talking to you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I love beautiful days here in Western New York in the fall.
Ma'am?
Yes?
Hi, would you like to come in with me? I have a few questions about a Rolls Royce.
A Rolls Royce? It wasn't me. Okay, I'll come in for a minute. Oh, look at this. It's a film set.
How you doing?
Nice to see you. Nice to see you, David. How are you?
My wife. What's up?
Oh yeah, this is great, guys. I love it. A film set. Let's go. Should we talk about what you're doing here and do a little interview? Is there a spot to do that?
Yes.
Okay,
Follow
great.
me. Let's do
Thanks.
it. Excuse me, officer.
This is really cool. I'm here with Ray Almonte and David Anderson, and you're making a film.
Yes, we are.
I love it. Tell me a little bit about how you got into this.
Well, for me, it started back, I want to say, 2016. I decided to start filming again and getting into doing a movie. It was called Living in B Minor. I actually started with a show called Cigar Club, and that didn't really pan out. Then I got into Smart Marks the movie, Living in B Minor, and now we're doing this series called Unusual Attraction with David Anderson, my partner.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
And tell me a little bit about your passion for filmmaking. How did you get into this, David?
Well, it kind of started when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have the.
You're one of those kids with a camera everywhere.
Well, I had a really great childhood. My parents were amazing, and my dad, he used to make like little homemade videos, like music videos and stuff
Right.
when I was a kid. And I remember I got my first little Hot Wheels camera. Me and my cousin used to make little things. After a while, it sort of faded, but then as I got older, like in my 1920, I sort of started picking up in it. So I started doing the Buffalo 48-hour film project. That was my
Great.
first joint. I got a lot of equipment, and I started making shorts. And then Ray, my partner, he hits me up. He was like, "Yo, man, I really like your stuff. Like, you're really good. Let's let's do some stuff together." And then
Here we are.
That's
Yeah.
great. Now, what would you tell young budding filmmakers who think, "Oh my gosh, I got to go to film school. I got to do this.
would
I must
say-
have to raise hundreds of thousands of dollars to make a film for my first
I
time."
would say just get a camera.
Yeah.
The minute you just start filming, you're already directing in a
Right.
way. So just film. Just film, get out there, hands on, and just go for it.
another thing too is like if you really want to do it, you got to do it. Like, you got to get up. You got to get up sometimes 6 in the morning. Sometimes you got to travel an hour. That's what we
Right.
did. We had to go to Leroy for like 3 weekends. 6 in the morning, hour drive, come back at 10 at night.
37
Wow.
minutes here. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you really want to do it, you just got to get up. And
Very-
technology also has advanced so much. Just like you
Right.
said, you just go on Zoom.
You could do it on your
Right.
cell
You can do it on
phone.
your cell
you know,
phone,
yeah.
Technology advanced to where you can make a big budget film with
Very
no budget.
little. Yeah.
Very
Isn't
little
it?
or no
Yeah.
budget.
Yes.
Like you can, it's easy.
People are making them on iPhones now,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's tons of competitions with the iPhone and mobile phone competitions.
Right.
There's, just get into anything you can.
Right, because if you're making it, you're getting experience, and that helps you for your next project, for your
For your
next
next project.
project. Yeah,
Well,
Persistence.
you said 10. You got to put your 10,000 hours in. Right?
10,000 hours.
yeah,
10,000 hours in. You got to do it.
yeah.
And like you said, it's getting over the fears. Not a lot of people. A lot of people want to do it. But they got to get up. That's the only
Right.
thing.
Doing it is how you figure out what position you want to play within film. Because not everybody is a director. There's grippers, there's lighters, there's
Right.
people that do
Assistant
lighting,
cameraman.
cameramen. You might want to act. You might want to do act and be an extra. There's tons of stuff that you can just find out just doing it. and getting into it.
Right, and the best way is just to get on a film set and volunteer and do it and find different roles. Yep.
Hey, listen, I was supposed to do some film, and I got up at 6, went all the way out. Oh, I forgot where I went out. I think it was Williamsville. I got a buses before I had a car, and I went on set, and they couldn't use me because I didn't have my ID or anything. So I was like, oh man! But the guy told me, the director was like, hey man, keep getting up, keep doing it, just keep going. All right, and I did The Purge, and then I started doing my own.
Yep. It's crazy, isn't it? Yeah, I was on a film set once. I had produced in music and in TV, but never film, and was always fascinated with it. And a friend of mine, I went down just to help him out, just to be like a script supervisor while on the set. And day 2, the AD totally freaks out on set. And we were trying to get someone down from Chicago to step in, and Ed Asner, Judge Reinhold, there were some good actors in this film. And I said, well, I can sub for you for maybe a day or 2, with some help, but I've never AD'd in my life, but I'd watched for the, day what he did. I ended up ADing that film, and I had never AD'd a film in my life.
Oh, wow, that's so cool.
And one of my friends who was an AD in LA, I had called him, and I said, what am I going to do? And he said, oh, girl, you better get your warrior spirit on. So I'd be like, quiet on the set. Thank you. But and then I did know enough about what an AD did that I ended up, line producing, doing everything else as well, because I
just getting into the world.
Just getting into the world. But you're right. You never know until you throw yourself into it what you're going to love, what's going to light you up, what aspect of filmmaking is going to really be
you
your
might like editing,
thing.
and that's it.
Right.
Yeah.
I started out as an actor, and then someone would ask me for help, and I was like, okay, and I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I like behind the scenes instead.
Yeah, I started out really as an MC. I was a rapper. I produced. I engineered. Then I got into doing graphics and graphic T-shirts, and then I said, I want to get into filming. I wanted to do music videos, and then I just went off. I jump.
That's awesome.
No parachute. I don't care if it's going to open. I jump. It's the only way.
Yeah, it is.
Just jump.
Fear is just an illusion.
Yeah.
It's just an illusion.
What they say, it's false evidence appearing real.
Perfect. Yep. Fear. That's a beautiful way to end this piece. And thank you to both of you. I appreciate it.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Here's a quick tip to improve your health. Taking into consideration that old saying, when life deals you lemons, make lemonade, lemons are not sour when it comes to your well-being. Each morning, take a lemon, cut it in half, remove the seeds, and squeeze half a lemon into a glass of water. Now that's half a lemon if you're under 150 pounds, use the whole lemon if you're over 150 pounds. Put the other half into your refrigerator to use the next day. Drinking 1 glass of lemon water about 15 minutes before you eat or drink anything else will gift you with a long list of benefits, such as boosting your immune system, supporting your brain and heart, aiding in digestion, flushing toxins from your system, freshening your breath, reducing blemishes and weight gain, boosting your energy, reducing caffeine intake, and a big one for our current climate, lemon juice helps you to fight viral infections. So take a few moments in the morning to down a little bit of lemon juice, and you can make a big impact on the quality of your health. Cheers. Thank you for joining us on today's adventure of passionate living. My goal with this show is to inspire you to fall even more deeply in love with your life. I want to sincerely thank you for being here with me today. A special thanks to our sponsors, WBBZ-TV, your true hometown station, and Healthy Communities 2030 for all the great work they do in the field of health and wellness. View Passionate Living each week on WBBZ-TV on Tuesday and Thursday evenings at 8 p.m. and Sundays at 11 a.m. Plus, you can view former Passionate Living shows on your YouTube channel at passionateliving.tv or on our website at passionateliving.com. Shows are posted online a week after their television premiere. Thank you for watching, and remember, as I often say, if you think you can, you can, and if you think you can't, you can't. So think you can, and anything is possible. We look forward to seeing you on our next adventure of Passionate Living.